Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. Welcome back to my weekly 5 in 5 series where I share 5 quick tips in just 5 minutes on decluttering and living a simpler life with less. So today's 5 in 5 might hit a little close to home because we're talking about the 5 scariest lies that we tell ourselves about clutter, not the obvious ones, but the quiet ones, the ones that sound reasonable, that we hardly even question them. They sneak in when we say things like, it's not hurting anything, or I'll deal with it later. But here's the truth. Those lies keep us stuck, surrounded by too much stuff, weighed down by guilt, and disconnected from the life that we actually want. So today, let's say them out loud, let's shine a little light on them, and tell ourselves the truth. Because freedom begins the moment we stop believing those lies. So lie number 1, it's not hurting anything. You've probably said this yourself. It's quiet, it's subtle, and we might say that almost every single day. That pile on the chair, those boxes in the garage, the closet they avoid opening, they whisper. They remind you of the unfinished decisions, the delayed dreams, or the postponed peace of mind. So do you ever tell yourself, I'll just close the door. It's out of sight, it's out of mind. And do you notice that your energy shifts every time you pass that particular door? So clutter doesn't just take up space. It actually takes up mental rent in your head. So yes, it is hurting something. It's your calm, your clarity, and also your confidence. And the good news is that you can take back that whole thing one decision at a time. The second lie that we tell ourselves is, I'll deal with it when I have more time. We've all said this one, probably even this week or maybe even today. But here's what I've learned after years of helping people downsize and declutter. You don't find time for decluttering, you make it. Because the longer you wait, the heavier it becomes. In my instance, my bathroom vanity had really just gotten out of hand. And every single morning I would say, well, I'll take care of it later. Finally, this last weekend, I did take care of it. And I have to tell you that mentally I feel free because it's organized and a lot of the stuff that wasn't needed is just now gone. So here's the truth. You never have more time, but you can choose the moment. So it's this drawer, it's this 5 minutes that you're going to do it. And that's where freedom begins, in the time that you have and that you make right now. The third lie is, it's too late to start now. Now this one actually is very sad. It kind of breaks my heart because I hear it often from women who look around and they say, what's the point? I've lived this way for so long anyway. But it's never too late to change your story. So I once worked with a woman who was in her 80s who told me, I want my home to reflect who I am now, not who I was years ago. And she did. So one drawer, one memory, one brave decision at a time. So it's not just about catching up on the past, it's about honoring your future. And that starts today, not someday. And so the fourth lie that we tell ourselves is, I should keep it because someone spent money on it. So this one comes wrapped in guilt and good intentions. Maybe it was a gift from someone that you love, or maybe it was something that you yourself splurged on but never used. But keeping something out of guilt isn't honoring the person or the money. It's just keeping you stuck. So the money is already spent. You don't let it keep spending your peace of mind. So it's not serving your life now. Let it go with gratitude. The real gift is learning to live free of obligation. And the last lie that we tell ourselves is pretty subtle. If I let it go, I'm going to let go of that memory. So this is probably the most tender lie of all the ones we tell ourselves. We hold on to objects because they connect us to people, to moments, to events and chapters of our lives that we really never want to forget. But memories don't live in those objects, as you know, they live in you. So when you let go of the stuff, the love stays, the lessons stay, and the story stays. So you can take a photo, write a note, share the story, but you don't need to keep the box of things to keep that person or that feeling. So decluttering doesn't erase memories. It makes room for new ones. So if you want to learn more about decluttering and just living with less, you might want to check out my Minimalist Essentials workbook. It's in the link below. Gives you tons of ideas about how to live with less and enjoy your life more. So which one of these 5 lies have been whispering to you lately? Don't judge yourself. We've all believed them at some point in our lives, but today, just notice, because awareness is the first step to freedom. And because the truth is, your peace, your space, your time, and all your joy are waiting for you on the other side of all of those lies. So stop believing them and just start living lighter. Take care.